You just got a text. Someone you love has died. Your thumb hovers over the phone. You don't know what to do with your hands, your face, the rest of your day. But the real answer is far stranger. 50,000 years before phones existed, a human knelt over a body in a cave and asked the exact same question. What do I do now? In northern Iraq, at Shanidar Cave, archaeologist Ralph Selecki uncovered a Neanderthal skeleton buried deliberately, surrounded by ancient pollen. Selecki proposed that the body had been laid on a bed of flowers. While some skeptics argue the pollen came from burrowing rodents, everyone agrees on something bigger. The dead were not left where they fell. They were placed, covered. An animal dies and the forest reclaims it, but an ancestor looked at a body and refused to let nature take it quietly.
No.
Burying a body costs energy and time you could spend surviving. Yet the behavior appears repeatedly in the fossil record. Archaeologist Paul Pettit, who maps the origins of human burial, argues this apparent waste actually marks something evolving inside the human mind. Not just memory of a person, but an awareness that people end. Your ancestors weren't only losing someone, they were confronting the idea that this would happen to everyone, including themselves. So they built rituals to hold it. 30,000 years ago at Sungir in Russia, archaeologists found two children buried head-to-head, covered in thousands of hand-carved ivory beads. A single craftsperson would have needed an estimated 10,000 hours to make them. 10,000 hours for people who could no longer wear them. Paleoanthropologist Eric Trinkhaus, who studied these skeletons for decades, concludes these were statements made in bone and ivory, that a life counted even after it ended. Grief isn't a soft afterthought bolted onto survival, it is structural. It disrupts sleep, kills appetite, and drags focus backward. None of that helps a species survive a dangerous world. So why does every human culture grieve? The same wiring that bonds a parent to a newborn or binds two people in love is the wiring that breaks when a bond is severed. You cannot build a species on deep attachment and expect that wiring to switch off cleanly. The cost of love is grief. There was never a version of us that got one without the other. Ritual is the tool your ancestors invented to survive that cost. A funeral isn't for the dead. It's a shared script for a grieving brain that has no idea what to do next. Dig here. Place the beads there. Say these words. Ritual replaces chaos with structure. Without it, what would grief even look like? By recorded history, this instinct had hardened into something universal. Egyptians preserved bodies for an afterlife. Greeks left coins on the eyes of the dead. Across nearly every culture, the dead were never simply discarded. They were remembered on fixed days, year after year, as if grief itself needed an anniversary. Compare that to now. You still light a candle. You still visit a grave. You still keep a photo facing outward, as if the person could see the room. None of that is new. It's old behavior wearing new clothes. Even your discomfort receiving that text, not knowing what to say, is inherited. Ancient rituals exist because your ancestors didn't know what to say either. Somewhere in Iraq, 50,000 years ago, a person with no writing, no permanent home, and no guarantee of surviving the season still stopped everything to arrange a body with care. They had every excuse to walk away. They didn't. That instinct is still running inside you. It's why silence at a memorial feels heavier than noise. It's why humans still cannot leave the dead where they fall. So the next time grief catches you off guard, standing in a kitchen with a phone in your hand, remember what you're feeling. It is not a malfunction. It is a signal, passed down through every generation before you, refusing to let love disappear without a trace. You just got a text. Someone you love has died. Your thumb hovers over the phone. And somewhere beneath that ordinary moment, 50,000 years of ancestors are hovering with you, showing you exactly what to do next.